Well, great win, great team win. We're excited to be 7-1. A lot of guys played well. Got off to a little slow start, I thought, defensively, but we kept them out of the end zone. We had some turnovers, which helped. And I thought we played much better in the second half. Good team win on the road, and we'll move on to the next one.
Well, Malcolm just continues to put up amazing numbers, and he had a real milestone tonight. He went over 1,000 yards for the season, so he joins Keenan as the only players in Navy history to have 3 1,000-yard rushing seasons. Can you just talk about that? I mean, it's really amazing what he's doing.
I mean, like you said, he walks around like he's a plebe. He's the most humble kid, and like you said, back to back 1,000-yard rushing, and we're not over yet. And he's doing great things running our offense. Coach Jasper's coached a lot of great quarterbacks, but he's playing as well as Keenan, Ricky, some of the guys in the past, great quarterbacks in the past, and so. But he recognizes too that the season isn't over. This isn't time to start patting ourselves on the back. We're playing, the best team on our schedule coming up in 2 weeks, so we'll try to get healthy and try to move on. But Malcolm's doing a lot of good things right now, playing really well.
The big play element of your offense, it's not just Malcolm, it's pretty much every skill player on offense. How satisfying is that to see?
Well, we got to do that. I mean, we got fullbacks that can take it to the house. We got A-backs that have been playing well. There's some nice plays by wideouts. Coop and Mitch made some really good plays. But it all starts up front. The line blocked well, and Malcolm to deliver the ball. I mean, we're going to need all of that. And like I said, we're going to need all of that in 2 weeks. And we're going to have to play perfect against them. Did a lot of good things, but everyone on our team could say we could play better. Thought we lost our composure a little bit on some penalties. And that can't be us. We got to be disciplined. That can't happen. But still happy to win 56-10.
Coach, with the early loss to Memphis, you guys have kind of been under the radar. Here you are, a national TV audience on a Friday night, Notre Dame, SMU. How big a deal is this stretch for this team in terms of making a statement?
This is going to be a huge stretch for our team. To play Notre Dame on the road in 2 weeks. We're going to have to play perfect to even have a chance to beat them. We got to coach perfectly. We got to get ready perfectly. We got to be at our best to have a chance to beat them, and it's going to be hard. Sometimes we played well and still couldn't beat them. So if we don't play well, we won't have a chance. But I'm encouraged, from where we were last year to be at this point, to be 7-1, heading into a bye week to get ready for the biggest game or the toughest game that we're going to have. As far as talent-wise, Notre Dame will be the most talented team in the league. So this is a huge stretch for our program.
With regard to 7-1, I mean, can you just talk about after last season to be able to? This is only the third team since 2002 that has started 7-1, which is an incredible accomplishment to be at that record at this point in the season. Can you just talk about continuing this great bounce-back season?
Well, our mantra has been 1-0, Wags. We just think about things 1-0. It's great to be 7-1, but we don't want to stop here either. We want to continue to keep pressing forward. But it's a testament to our senior leaderships, our leadership, our captains, the seniors. They did a great job in the off-season, building the culture of our program. Obviously, the addition of our new coaches, our defensive coaches, the 2 new coaches on offense, all of that, just our culture building, got back to where it needed to be. Addition of new coaches is taking our program to the level.
Obviously, it was a blowout win, but how big was that goal line stand at the end of the first half when they were still in the game?
That was a huge stop for us. And I thought we had to settle down a little bit defensively, and we had a chance to get them off the field, had a penalty. But to our defense's credit, they just kept battling. And it's kind of been them the whole year, been pretty resilient. We put in some bad spots and turnovers, but they found a way to get guys off the field. But we're going to have to play much better on defense, offense, and special teams. Like I said, we have a chance, in 2 weeks.
Lastly, Jamal Carruthers has turned into a touchdown machine. He's now got 7 touchdowns, or 8 actually.
8 rushing, 1 receiving.
Right, 9 total touchdowns in 4 games.
I thought he played really well. Was doing really, some good things. Nelson's playing well. The thing that we told Nelson, don't get down that Jamel's playing now. It had nothing to do with you. Just, right now, Brothers has a hot hand. But to Nelson's credit, when he went in there, he played well too. And we're going to need that 1-2 punch, for the rest of the season. But I like where we're at right now. We just find a way to get mended and, lick our wounds, so to speak, and get ready for a tough one to get into.
Great. Obviously not 100%, but felt awesome to get back out there with the guys. I think it was supposed to be a 6 to 8 week injury, and came back in 3 weeks. That just gives a lot of credit to the training staff for getting me back. So.
Can you just talk about that sequence of plays? You had one in your hands and missed it, and they gave it to you back?
Oh, God. Yeah. So the first time, I was covering the back, and I didn't think the quarterback would throw it because I was right there. So I was kind of surprised by it. But the second one, for some reason, I had a feeling he was going to throw it again because I didn't think they thought I was going to drop. But the down and distance was perfect for a screen, so when he threw it, I just caught it. But after the catch, when I was running, I have no idea what happened. I was looking for a DB to toss off to so they could run for a touchdown because obviously not too fast with a taped up knee. So.
Did you get to play any offense in high school?
I did play tight end.
So you've caught the ball?
Yeah, but it's been a while. It's been a long time.
You were a basketball player, right?
Yes, sir.
Your hands are pretty soft.
Yeah. I mean, going here at Navy, I was pretty skinny coming in as a defensive end, and a lot of people were telling me, anywhere you go, they're going to make you a tight end right away. But Navy likes to run the ball, so I got kind of lucky. I get to stay on the defensive side because I love it. So.
Kevin, when you want to talk just about the overall defensive effort, other than a few hiccups, I thought you all played pretty well. They had 313 total yards, not a huge number.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the scoreboard looks good at the end of the game, but defensively, we came out kind of slow, allowed some big plays, and really just beat ourselves in the beginning. But we got it together. We got this constant mindset of just going on a hunt every single drive, regardless of what the score is, whether we're up by 40 or down by 40. Just going on a hunt every drive and getting a 3 and out or getting a stop.
Can you talk about the stop you guys got at the end of the first half and how important that was to you?
Yeah, it was huge. I mean, like I said, same mindset every single time, just going out to hunt. We know that they're going to scheme us up a little bit, try to get screens and things like that. But ultimately, it helped us with the momentum.
Anything else for defense?
Well, Coach just mentioned that you're going to need as much improved as the defense has been, you're going to need the greatest effort you put out all season to have a chance against Notre Dame.
Yeah, definitely. Notre Dame's a great team, obviously one of the top teams in the country. But we trust our coaches, especially we'll handle what we can defensively. They'll put us in the right scheme. It's awesome that we have these 2 weeks to prepare for them. And ultimately, we're gonna go after them. Coach at the end of the game that we're gonna try to shock the world.
All right. Well, Malcolm, just talk about the effort. You must be pleased with the offense overall. 56 points, almost 500 yards.
Yeah, I'm really pleased. I feel like we came out and we played one of the most complete games we have up until this point in the season. Extremely pleased with the offensive line. I feel like they blocked their butts off. The A-backs and wide receivers caught the ball. So I'm pleased with today's game.
What does it mean to you being in the same sentence as Keenan of 3 1,000-yard seasons?
I mean, it means a lot. That's somebody I looked up to a lot coming into in the recruiting process. We're from the same area, so I used to always watch him. He had an extremely great career, so to be mentioned in the same sentence is amazing. But that's something I'm going to focus on after the season. Try to keep it rolling.
Can you just talk about this stretch of games? You guys have kind of been under the radar with the early loss, and now you have a national TV game tonight where you show some things, and then you have Notre Dame SMU. So what does it mean to this program, this stretch of games and tonight in particular?
It means a lot. This is what we work for all off season. But we've only put ourselves in a great position. We haven't done much yet. We got some tough competitors coming up here in a few weeks. So all we've done so far is put ourselves in a great position.
So, Jamal, there's been a lot of talk about you lately, and you had another great game today, but how good did it feel to see Nelson get off a little bit tonight?
I felt great. I mean, I've learned a lot from Nelson since I've been to B-back, and every time I'm out there, he cheers me on. Every time he's out there, I cheer him on. So it's just great to see us do well as a unit.
What is it with you in the end zone the last 2 weeks? I mean, it's 6 touchdowns in 2 games, is that right?
Well, it's 9 touchdowns in 4 games.
7 touchdowns the last 2 weeks, 6 rushing, 1 receiving.
So, what's been going on there?
I mean, my offensive line is blocking very well, and my coaches are calling great plays. I'm just reaping the benefits of it.
Malcolm, can you talk about the challenge of Notre Dame? I mean, this is what every Navy player dreams of, going to Notre Dame Stadium, the national spotlight, playing a nationally ranked team. This is what you guys, a lot of you all come to Navy to do.
Right. You come to Navy knowing that that's going to be your opponent at some point in the season. Obviously, they're a great team. It's Notre Dame, so the stage is set. I don't think there's much we need to do to motivate the guys in the locker room. I think we'll be ready to go, but obviously a huge game.
Can you talk about Mr. Carruthers' performance the last couple of weeks and the confidence that you have in him?
Oh, I'm extremely pleased, obviously. Anytime anybody's getting in the end zone, it's good for the offense. So the way he's carrying the ball, the way he's keeping his feet moving, making plays on the ground, helps the offense a lot, makes us more dynamic, and it's really good.